What about any of the other kids or grandkids? You have any funny stories about anybody?
Oh, I don't know. They're the best two that I can think of. They've all done something or other, but I can't recall what it was.
Joan, do you remember anything when you were a kid?
I remember going to Lake Wallenpaupack.
Oh yeah, oh that was a good one.
We were there for the weekend. Daddy knew somebody that had a cabin there. Lake Wallenpaupack was a man-made lake. It's up in the Poconos. And it was in the fall. We were up there. Come Sunday, come time to leave. Us kids are out running around, playing, carrying on. Mom's packing. Daddy's loading the car, making sure we've got everything out of the cabin that we stayed in. And of course, Mom's the last one to get everything together. Not realizing Mom had quite a sixth sense about things. Mom and Dad are in the house, and all of a sudden us kids come running in. 3 of us come running in. Richard fell in the lake. Richard fell in the lake.
Yeah, there was a pier out there, and
it was on
working on the pier there.
A floating dock, and he was jumping on it, and we went in. And Mom promptly said, well, that's why I didn't finish packing, because I knew it was going to happen.
Well, then Rich piped up and said to his mother, if you knew it was going to happen, why didn't you tell me?
How old was he when that happened?
Oh.
Elementary school.
Is he that old? I don't know.
Yeah, we were in elementary school.
Mm-hmm. He was just a little kid, maybe 6 years old.
Of course, Mom came back with something like, why, did you want to enjoy it? But
and it was cold. He must have been freezing.
He was all but blue. He looked almost like you did the other day, Dad.
Yeah, that was funny.
So can you remember any childhood things that Joan did?
Oh yeah. She was quite an athlete. We had a set of swings, metal bars. She climbed up on top of the swing set. She was sitting up on top of there, and the guy next door came out, Mr. Fallsgraf, and he looked at her. What are you doing up there? You could fall. How did you get up there anyway? She said, I got muscles in my legs. No, one in each leg.
How old were you, Joan?
I don't know. I wasn't even in kindergarten yet.
Wow. What about Uncle Jack and Aunt Pat?
Well, I don't recall anything specific about any crazy things.
I remember you telling me one time about Aunt Pat wearing putting on a dress for bed, or.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how's that one go?
Oh well, it was I guess in the late fall or early winter. It was getting cold out, so we got her a pair of pajamas, so feet in them, so she'd be nice and warm when she went to bed. So we put her to bed, and after a while we hear some commotion out there, and look to see what's going on. She took the pajamas off, put a skirt on. She said, I'm a girl. Girls don't wear pants.
That's cute.
And then Nona convinced her that she could wear this skirt over the pajamas, but the pajamas had to be
she wore
on.
the skirt over them.
So then she started wearing the skirt over the pajamas.
What about Uncle Jack?
Well, I don't remember anything specific about him. One thing I do remember, he was a friend of, what was his name? Kid that lived on Beach Avenue. Let's see.
Irwin's?
Irwin, yeah. Jimmy Irvin.
Irvin.
Irvin, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I guess they were in first grade or something like that, and they were in the same class. So Jimmy asked him if he'd like to go to Sunday school with him. So Price came home and they talked to me about it. And well, we weren't going anywhere. We belonged to a church in Drexel Hill, but getting the 4 kids up on a Sunday morning and getting them dressed and over there was just too much. So we really didn't push it very much. So I said, well, sounds like a good idea. So the next Sunday we went up and he met Jimmy at Sunday school, and that's where we continued to go. So of course I didn't know what to